So here's one thing that people could do, is repeat the word "the." Every few seconds, when your mind's active and you can't get to sleep, um, repeat the word "the" every few seconds, every 4 or 5 seconds, because, by using that word, just repeating it to yourself, it blocks out other thoughts coming into your mind. Do you remember, Owen, having a telephone directory? People that you're listening to this will remember you used to have to think of a number or find a number, and then the telephone directory was here and the phone was over here, and you've got to dial that number, and so that in order to dial that number, you've got to get in your head and onto the dial onto the pad, and it's almost impossible, to do, to remember, 7 digits or something like that, because our mind needs almost all its effort to concentrate on something as specific as that. And what some research has found is that by using the word "the," you can form a blocker in any other mental content getting in, because the word "the" doesn't mean anything. And the repetition of it helps to block out this extraneous, mental stimulation, emotional stimulation. So that's something for people to try that may never have tried before, is find a blocker for the overstimulation that relates to these kinds of lifestyle factors. But find the one that's right for you and don't panic. You think, well, I can't find anything. One of the reasons you won't be falling asleep, or you won't be able to get back to sleep, is because your arousal level is not down regulating sufficiently, and you use something to help it down regulate. And it might not be that it's caffeine that's keeping it high, it might be something else. And the most likely candidate is your own mind. We spoke earlier about trying to put the day to rest before you go to bed and try to prepare for the next day, so that, if you like, that pressure to arousal is reduced, or that curiosity to think, how did the day go, or what happened tomorrow, or that sense of, well, I need to think about that, or that loose end. Can put that to one side, but just use the word "there" as a blocker. Is called articulatory suppression. If people can look it up in the literature.